Good morning from day 49. We just left the shelter, and as you can see, it's a little bit chilly this morning with the wind. We've got 2.5 miles to Sam's Gap, which is where Jordan's getting off, and then I am likely pushing another 11 miles or so, I think, to Whistling Gap tent sites. It's supposed to be some bad weather coming in tonight and tomorrow, just like lots of rain and wind, so that's not fun or exciting. But it's Easter today, so we'll see. I'm kind of hopeful that there might be trail magic at Sam's Gap, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high.
Breakfast burritos.
But yeah, so it's foggy this morning. But it was a good night. It was dry, it was warmish, and yeah, we're gonna hike. Alright, we are here at the cutoff for High Rock, which is a short blue blaze off trail, I think. Not sure how far it is. I don't think it's that far, so we're gonna go check it out. There's supposed to be good views. So yeah, let's go.
Good views.
We just got some Easter trail magic at, what time is it?
9:41.
9:41 a.m. Okay. Alright, so I just said bye to Jordan at Sam's Gap, which was really hard, and I wasn't expecting it to be so hard again, but I did it. If I'm being honest and transparent like I like to be, I did almost go back home with him just because all the feelings I had when I got off trail after Hot Springs 2.5 weeks ago, came back Friday when I got back on down here in North Carolina, and they all came back almost immediately, and so I've been struggling this weekend with what I want to do, and I sat at Sam's Gap for probably half an hour just thinking and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But ultimately, as you can tell, I decided to stay on trail, push forward. I would like to give it at least a week or two to see how I feel then, rather than making the decision now. Jordan's coming back in 3 weeks to visit wherever I am, so I have that to look forward to. And yeah, I have like 11 more miles left for the day. A lot of elevation. I go up and over Big Bald and Little Bald today, but it's good weather, so I should have some good views. And tomorrow the weather's gonna suck. The rain is supposed to start, I think, around midnight or to 2 a.m. time frame and continue basically all day tomorrow. But tomorrow I should be getting to Uncle Johnny's. So even though I'm gonna be soaking wet and all my stuff is gonna be wet, I'm at least getting to a hostel. I have 13 miles total today and 13 tomorrow to get there. So depending on what time it is when I get to camp tonight, I may or may not push further to like another just stealth spot somewhere just to try to reduce my time in the rain tomorrow. But we'll see how I feel. So that's that. Sorry for the tears. It's just a really hard day. So I'll check in later. Hey guys, I made it like a mile from Sam's Gap and I just felt deep down that this isn't what I want to be doing. My heart isn't in it, no matter how hard I've tried to make this work for me. I just felt like I was walking in the wrong direction. Like, I know that there were reasons I wanted to do this, and I just feel like my heart's not in it. It's just been a constant struggle for me mentally. And I know this is gonna sound very reminiscent. If any of you watched Kina or Throttle this year when she got off trail, I know this is gonna sound almost identical, but I mean, she said it best that this journey of the AT that I've done has just made me realize that everything I need and want and everything that makes me happy is at home. I know a lot of people come out here that are in very different stages in their life. You know, there are a lot of young kids fresh out of high school or college that don't have the stability of, you know, like a home or a family or whatever. And then there are a lot of older individuals that are freshly retired looking for a grand adventure, but I feel like I have a grand adventure every day at home with Jordan, and our travels and our hiking weekends to like the Adirondacks or wherever. And I miss home, I miss my dogs. You know, one thing I will say I don't miss, and sorry to all my old coworkers watching this, but I don't miss working. That has been one thing that has kind of been in the back of my mind to try to keep pushing me along, is that if I get off trail, I'm going to have to go back to work sooner. But I don't think that's enough to keep me going. Everything in me, as I was walking further and further from Sam's Gap, was just screaming at me to turn around. So I did. Jordan was like a half a mile from getting to my car at Nature's Inn. He was just walking from Sam's Gap. It was like a 2-mile walk. I texted him and told him I turned around, so he's going to come to Sam's Gap and pick me up, and I'm going to go back home. And this seems like a more serious and harder decision to make, because I know me making this decision right now is more final than the last time, because I can't keep playing this game of going home and coming back and going home and coming back. So I think this is where my journey on the AT as a thru hiker ends. I think I'm more prone, or what's more up my alley is maybe lashing it, you know, taking a month or so at a time and coming and doing sections until I complete the whole thing. But I don't think the thru hiker thing is for me. my arm is getting tired, so I will check in again later. All right, my arm is a little recovered, so I want to hop back on and finish what I was talking about. I don't even know where I left off and what I did or didn't say, but yeah, I'm really emotional about this decision because I really wanted it to work for me, but I couldn't see a way that it would work for me and really make me happy and make me wake up at least some of the time happier to be out on trail than I am at home. Like I told Jordan in the parking lot that the only time I felt truly happy in the last month was when I went home for the last break that I had. And I feel like that should have told me something, but like I said, I just really wanted this to work and I didn't want to give up. But I think I found my Katahdin somewhere in this 420 something mile hike that I've taken, and I think I found Katahdin.